Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. My name's Kyle from BestCat, and today we're going to be going through a quick presentation on how to choose the right toys for your cat. So first off, what we're going to cover is a little bit about us and also about our business, bestcat.ca. We're going to talk about life stages and how that impacts different toys when you're choosing them. We're going to go over texture, material, and size. Two common plants that cats react to, catnip and silvervine. Then we're going to go over a bunch of different types of toys, talk quickly about playtime, and the importance of the environment that your cat is living and playing in. So first things first, bestcat.ca is a specialty online cat store. It was founded by myself, Kyle, and my sister, Megan, and she's here joining me today, and she's going to take us through the next couple of slides.
Hi everyone, I'm Megan from BestCat. As Kyle mentioned, I'm one of the founders of bestcat.ca. Combined, the two of us have over 10 years of experience working in the pet industry. We started BestCat with a passion for cat health and nutrition, as well as a passion for cat rescues and fostering. Our goal as we grow is to help rescues across Canada. To date, we've helped adopt over 600 cats and kittens, and we are currently fostering with a local rescue and helping those kittens and cats get adopted as well. The second part of why we started BestCat is that we noticed a majority of stores were dog-centric and that cat products came secondary. We found many great brands over the years for our cats, but they were difficult to find in one place, which is why we're sourcing some of those brands and products and making them accessible to Canadian cats. We also can ship to the States as well.
Awesome, thanks Megan. So now I'm going to quickly run through life stages of cats and how that kind of impacts the toys that we're going to be selecting. So it's important to keep in mind, first and foremost, that every cat is unique. Kittens, we know this from experience with our own cats as well as experience talking to customers, they will play with just about anything, whether it's a Kleenex or a pen or a paper bag. Kittens love to get into stuff. It is important with kitten toys that they're a little bit more durable because they do tend to be a bit more destructive and aggressive with their toys, as well as they typically play for longer durations. Adult cats, after you've been interacting with your cat for a year or two, you kind of get an idea of what their favorite toys are, and they kind of know also which toys they're interested in and which ones kind of can't hold their interest anymore. And senior cats, this gets amplified even further. They kind of lose interest in even more toys, but you may be surprised, and we've had a lot of great feedback over the years, but if you do find the right toy for a senior cat, usually the more interactive toys work best with senior cats. They're a little smarter and need a little bit more stimulation to be engaged with their toys, but they may surprise you and go after toys even when you think that they're not interested in toys anymore.
So just like the different life stages, texture, material, and size also impact how your cat reacts to their toys. These are just 3 elements of a toy that determines your cat's likeliness to choose it during playtime. Certain textures and materials are not better than others, but just like Kyle was just discussing, every cat has different preferences. So we recommend making note of what your cat enjoys so you can find toys with similar features. And if you find they're not reacting to what they currently have, you can try out different toys.
Okay, now 2 of the most common plants that cats react to are one really well known, which is catnip, and the other being silvervine. So catnip has been around the Canadian market for forever. It gets grown in Canada, it gets grown in the US, and most cats love it. But what we've noticed over the years of talking with cat parents is that some cats don't react to catnip. And when we recommended that those customers try silvervine, cats may react to the silvervine even if they have previously not reacted to the catnip. So silvervine is a completely different plant. It's predominantly grown in mountainous regions of Asia, which is why it's fairly new to the Canadian market. Only recently have I started seeing it pop up in local shops. They're both good options, and really it is dependent on the cat. So it's not uncommon to have one cat that likes catnip and the other one that likes silvervine. It comes in different forms. So on the first slide there, I'll just back up quickly. We sell it on our store in powdered form. So it's very fine powder. That's one option. And then the second and third option here is kind of ground up. Cats like to lick it. They can kind of chew on it and consume it. And then it's also sold, I'll use my pointer here, catnip is sold on the stem in bud form. And then silvervine is also, it's more of a woody plant, and it's sold here in stick form, and it's also incorporated in lots of different cat toys because it is a very rigid stick.
Yes, so just like Kyle mentioned, both catnip and silvervine can be found loose, but they can also be found pre-stuffed in many toys that are currently on the market. So you can see there we have a koi fish that is stuffed with silvervine, and then the little squirrel there is stuffed with catnip. We also have options of refillable toys. So there you can see our cat-shaped playmat. It has a little clip at the bottom, and you can fill it with your choice, your cat's choice of catnip or silvervine. And off to the side, we have our refillable catnip, watermelon, and banana. They come pre-stuffed with catnip, but you can always empty it out and fill it with alternatives as well. It was really important to us to offer some refillable options because once the potency wears off, you can easily put in some fresh catnip or silvervine.
Awesome. So now I'm going to move on to the next slide here, and we're going to talk about the durability, specifically of chew toys. So often when we're talking about dog toys, you hear durability being a key selling feature because dogs do tend to chew a lot more on toys than cats. But that doesn't mean that cats don't chew on toys and that durability isn't a concern when selecting the toy. So pictured here at the bottom is a silvervine stick with some rope. This toy here is a corn cob with corn husk. And then the other toys pictured are actually cork toys with some kind of elements of string or other material. And all these natural toys are more durable than some typical, cheaply made plastic toys on the market. And one note that we thought was important concerning durability is to really inspect toys regularly. So when you're bringing out a toy for your cat to play with, just take a quick look and make sure that all the components of it are secure and that there's no risk of the toy being ingested.
So the next type of toys we want to talk about are wands and teasers, which are relatively well known and popular. These types of toys have been around for very long, but there have been few variations available. So we've selected a few unique options, some of which are more durable and others you can do a bit more with. So you can see we have a lot of toys that are made from real feathers, as well as some synthetic materials. The two wands on the left are GoCat wands. The one on the top is made from finely braided wire, so it's one of our more durable wands if your cat likes to chew through the rope or string. And then the two on the right are made from a silvervine stick, and they have natural feathers. The one at the bottom has corn husk, which a lot of cats like to crunch on. Some of these wands can be pricey, which is why we have the wands that you can swap out the attachments for. These toys are also great options to exercise your cat while they're having fun. Yeah. This also links into your cat's playtime. As we mentioned, we recommend changing out your cat's wand attachment to keep them engaged and excited. So you can see on the right side there, we have a variety of our wand and lure attachments that you can swap out regularly. We also recommend spreading out your cat's playtime into a few sessions per day, just to keep them engaged. And also cats do sleep a lot, so just breaking that up will help conserve their energy during the day as well. Oh, and we also do recommend keeping a stash of your cat's toys in a box hidden somewhere so that your cat can't access them, and swapping out their regular toys every few days as well.
Awesome. Now, that tip there, swapping out toys, relates directly to our next segment here, and that's your cat's environment, and specifically making changes to your cat's environment. So, your cat, especially if it's an indoor cat, is looking at the same things day in and day out, and there's not too much to pique their curiosity or stimulate them throughout the day. So one thing that we see a lot of people doing, and most cat owners have done this in some capacity at some point, is repurposing boxes into little cat hideouts. So we're all getting a lot of shipments to our house nowadays, and they come in boxes. You can cut them out, put them in different configurations around your house, and your cat will go and play inside them, maybe sleep in them, maybe shred them a little bit, and then they can be recycled after the cat has given them some use. A great tip that we love here is actually moving cat furniture around. So we'll take our cat trees periodically throughout the day and just move them to different rooms. Cats love height, and giving them the opportunity to see different rooms from different heights, see out different windows, is a great idea to keep your cats engaged. As well as sometimes I'll even take a cat tree and I'll put it right on its side. I'll make sure it's stable, but you can go ahead and try this right now. If you put your cat tree in a different orientation, this alone will really interest the cat sometimes, and just give them something different, a different challenge, a different look for them to play with. Another great tip for engaging the cat within the environment is using treat dispensers. So we've pictured two on the screen here. There's the blue mouse at the top, and then this kind of a wobbly treat dispenser at the bottom here. Now, both of these can be used. You can put treats or even a high quality food in them. And when you're busy throughout your day, you can hide them around the house, leave it for your cat, and they can go in and try and knock out those treats. And it really gives them something to do when you're unable to play with them. And then down here at the bottom right, we have some of our best cat tissue paper. It's cat safe tissue paper. It's acid free, and the ink is actually plant based. And you can use that. It comes, we'll send you a sheet free with every order. And you can use that instead of treat dispensers. You can hide treats and toys in it, put it around the house, and let your cat shred it. And that kind of changes up their daily environment as well. So we're coming to the end of the presentation here. So you've seen a lot of different toys that we sell on bestcat.ca. Obviously, you can find even more toys in your local pet stores. On the site alone, we have over 75. But one thing that we really want you to take away from this presentation is that not every toy is going to be right for every cat. So just because one of your cats has a favorite toy, it really doesn't mean that your other cat is going to enjoy the same toy just as much, or your friend's cat is going to enjoy that toy. It really depends on the cat's life stage and their preferences. We work hard here at Best Cat. We're always working to source new toys, new products, and we are really adding new products every month to the site. If you ever have any suggestions or questions or requests, definitely reach out to us, because it could be a toy that other customers are interested in and that we could potentially bring onto the site.
So as Kyle mentioned, you can reach out to us via social media or email, and you can suggest different products that you want to see on our site. You can also follow us at on Facebook and Instagram at bestcat.ca. We post new products, some deals, as well as a variety of customer photos of their cats playing with many of the toys we mentioned.
You can also send us an email to info@bestcat.ca. Thank you really so much for sticking with us, watching this video. if you are here because of the Meowfest scavenger hunt, your code is cat toys, no space, all caps. Thank you so much for being a part of Meowfest, and we look forward to hearing from you in the future. Thank you.